Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Papa Sauce Game. I'm Papa. And do a Final Fantasy Part 16. Final Fantasy 16. And there's Geenie. Sure most of you know. My spoiled boy. Huh? Yeah. Hey, come on. What are you doing? Come on. Ready? Oh. How is everybody this morning? Doing well, I hope. Doing well. Been a couple weeks since we've done a Final Fantasy, so we gotta reacclimate to where we are, what we're doing, how we do it all. Get the show on the road, huh? Can you? Oh.
The most fragrant herbs and spices from the breadths of the Twins and beyond.
Oh. This side quest.
If I leave now, there'll be no one to man the shop. Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
Your loaf.
Oh, where did all the men of the rock go?
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Make sure we don't need nothing.
Are you looking for something in particular?
Yeah.
Fare you well.
Desert roses. And she just got on the chocobo. Expected some sort of creatures to fight here. Just warm up.
A mountain of a monster, twice as tall as Titan himself, cracked the fang open like it was a sparrow's egg. I swear on my grandmother's grave, I saw it myself.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh. This ain't gonna be good. I'm gonna die here.
My blade yet hungers and some wine. Come,
Let's feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over. Want some more?
Oh yeah. Just kill me. Just get this over with. We're nowhere near strong enough to fight you guys yet. Yeah, that guy's brutal. Wait. Hang on. Or on the other side. You'll have to go through him. Good morning, Diesel. How are you, sir? Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's cool. Thanks for popping in, man. Play right, I appreciate it. Have a good day if you can. Diesel literally just woke up. Popped on some Final Fantasy. I am doing alright, sir. Got my butt beat by that guy right down there on the path. That's an A rank bounty. I'm not ready for those yet. Kind of searching the area right now. We are in the middle of a side quest looking for Baker's Apprentice. Somewhere around here. Boom, boom.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
Yeah, it's actually been
I
a
am
couple
sorry,
weeks since I've actually done a
selfish sod,
Final
aren't I?
Fantasy stream, so
Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
focus on your work. Remember the good times. Express yourself. Hey, Kuro.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you miss the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right.
What a fool I've been! I have to get back to the bakery right away. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. You've opened my eyes.
Wait.
He didn't wait.
Suppose you won't be needing an escort then.
He's out of here. As far as you, I'll be back later for you. Yeah, right? Oh, better catch up to him then. He's a fast little dude, wherever he went. My chocobo. My mode of transportation. My McLaren 650 for Final Fantasy.
I can walk from here.
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Do 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 do.
Just look at the
Plates and pots!
Oh, where did all the men of the world go?
The juiciest meat from greens fed.
Ah, there you are. The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow. True, my loaves collapse more often than not, but what's the Fang without her crater? Why, no Fang at all. And look, inside. She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands.
It kind of did.
I don't know how you did
agree.
it, but you have my thanks.
Excuse me. The goblin coin. All right.
Now,
It would make a
I know you're
fine
king, but
gift
do
for
you
your
have to use
beloved.
the good salt?
She'll look at you in quite a different light.
Speak with Blackthorn. Okay, so we're back to the hideout. Seal.
Sorry, Master.
That come. Gotta go do that perk. Into Lost Wing. I like side quests. helps you build your experience, change levels, new things to see.
Good day to you.
Soccer day, huh?
The crystals we get from the temple.
We got see, today we got
Take
the
a
Denver
seat where you
Broncos
like.
play tonight at the same time that the NASCAR race is on tonight. Then here in a little bit, we're going to go to my grandson's soccer game.
Ah, Clark.
Rowdy!
Your timing is exquisite, as always. I have
Somebody
a
was up late.
concern which you may be able to assist me with.
Yeah, I was up late. Or early, but
There
you
are
was up late.
whisperings afoot of shadowy figures having been sighted outside the village.
Good morning, Rowdy.
Rustlings in the undergrowth, suspicious noises. My people fear that they are being watched. It may be no more than a surfeit of nerves, understandable in the current climate, or it may be the prelude to something altogether more dangerous.
Dun, dun,
Given
dun.
what I hope you'll forgive me calling your
Little bit.
nose for trouble, I wondered if you might investigate.
Of course.
Great.
Excellent. You might begin by speaking with the good citizens of Lostwing. Listen to their tales, and make what you will of them.
All right. I will. Right. Let's see what the people of the village have to say. I
Gotta
better
get
find
around
out if
this
this is
place.
just nerves, or something we need to take more seriously.
Been here in a bit. Talk to the people. Yeah, good luck, man.
Excuse me. Quentin mentioned strange figures.
Hydrate,
having been
hydrate,
sighted near the
hydrate.
village. Have you seen anything?
Nah, not me, Gov. I heard the rumours, though. I'm here most days, right next to the gate, and I ain't seen nothing out of the ordinary. Don't worry. Any shady characters try and slip into town this way, and I'll soon come running. And shouting, most likely.
All right. Thank you.
Oh. Well, hopefully you ain't late.
Do you have a moment? There's talk of suspicious figures in the woods. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
No, but I've heard something. Sound of scraping metal,
Be
like
safe.
someone sharpening a sword.
Be safe, Rowdy.
What was this?
In Lorbert's Pass. Was out foraging for herbs when I heard it, screeching out from between the trees. Ran back here as quick as my legs would carry me, and I ain't been back since.
I see. I'll look into it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Seems Woods Pass is our best bet then. What do you say, Torgal? Shall we go and investigate?
Hey, Titanium, how are you, ma'am? Good morning. Well, thank you. Good morning to you too.
You there.
Fuck! He's seen us. Get them before they escape!
Black Shields. Here. What the hell are you doing here?
What is it to you? What could we give a damn? All that matters to us is that you don't leave here alive.
It's over!
Where'd that guy come from? You must die.
This way. Kill!
Yeah, this guy. Die. Crafting, and more crafting.
Why were they here?
Right?
Are they planning an attack on Lost Wing? I need... More Quentin.
Ho. Boom, 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 boom.
Clive, how goes the hunt for our sinister figures?
I found some Black Shields hiding near Lorbert's Pass. They're gone now.
They're gone
Black
now.
Shields. The Empress's former bloodhounds. Though they serve another master now. One who means to root out and destroy both me and those I care for. And it would appear the pack has finally caught the scent of its prey. Damn it all. I had hoped I would have more time than this. More time to prepare. But if we are cornered, we have no choice but to bite back.
There you go.
Bite back we shall.
There you go.
I'm sorry. You're going to need to explain. Who did the Black Shield serve now? And why would that person want you dead?
Because I want him dead.
Who?
The former Lord Chief Justice of Sanbreque. All that I have built here is for him.
I don't understand. Why him? Why Lost Wing?
I suppose it is better that you know the truth. I was a member of the judiciary once. So sickened was I by the injustice of this world, I swore to fight it. And fight it I did in my own small way. I saw more than a few corrupt officials condemned to the very cells into which they had thrown blameless innocents. Men to whom the law was but a scourge to turn against the powerless.
Right.
And throughout, it was the Lord Chief Justice who backed me, who was my one true ally in the quest to see justice done.
So what changed?
I discovered that he hunted bearers for sport. I was a fool to think he shared my hatred of venality and vice. His support for me was no more than a facade, a means of ridding himself of his rivals, a mask to hide the rot beneath. I filed suit against him immediately. His response, however, was rather more visceral. He had my entire family slaughtered.
That ain't
He
good.
faced no punishment whatsoever. I lost everything. My loved ones, my livelihood, my position, the faith I had once held that any modicum of justice might be achieved through the courts. So I set about enacting my own. I tracked down every soul who served him and slit their throats myself. But the man himself proved an altogether more
Girl, that
difficult
race was
target.
evil. That's putting it lightly.
With money and power come protection. And so I saw that I would need an army of my own. I came here to Lostwing and began recruiting like-minded individuals.
And everyone here knows this is
Thank
why
you.
you do what you do.
I appreciate
Of course. They too have lost loved ones to the bearer hunts. Seen faultless friends sent to the gallows to spare the guilty. All under the watchful eye of the Lord Chief Justice. Our wounds are the same. And our cause is the same. We are comrades. And our revenge is already in motion. We know where he hides, how numerous and well-trained his guard. What we did not know until now, however, was that his plans may already be in motion too.
Quentin.
Our time is short. He may move against us at any moment, unless we move against him first. My friends and comrades, it begins. Make ready for war.
Ready then.
I'm not going to change his mind.
Nope. No, you're not. That. To the hideaway now. Back to the hideaway.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs. Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the Stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
Nice to get out and about for once.
Awesome.
Sometime, mate.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It will take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Quest complete.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Yeah, you'll be alright. You got this.
Some greens to the chocolate.
just started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need.
Of course it is. Let me
What's her name
guess.
back there will give you all details.
What's her name? Right.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode. This is where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal
OMG.
sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand. Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing.
It was just there.
The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
Yay.
I see. Then I
Bring
suppose
him
I'll have
on.
to deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
All right. Well, the first thing we're going to do before we leave the hideaway, we are going to make sure our equipment is updated and our abilities.
I went up to give some greens to the chopper.
Here,
Back, are ya?
the
Same
forge.
forging, dear.
White worm. Need some white worm bone. Fatness mass.
And
Nothing to be done there.
And what can I do for you? Go on then.
Don't need like this. Gill bugs.
I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. You got out else?
Do 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 do.
Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
All right. Item. Sure. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Oh. Yes. I think we're ready. Make for Lobert's Pass. Again. Just here.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't need behind.
Yeah. Hey, Cole. How are you, sir? Morning.
If you're ready, we leave at once.
Do. Oh, welcome back. Nice. Flowers.
All right.
Over here!
Right.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. Hold my beer. There's a box
Anybody home?
Hello. Where'd you come from, dude?
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go.
Where'd it go?
All yours, Torgal.
I can't see. God damn it. That stunk. Backed me up into the trees. I couldn't see where the hell I was. Here, hold this spear too.
Anybody home?
Yeah, he's there. Behind us. Turn around.
This must be our unwanted
Do this. Get out of there. Come on. Like he gets stuck in that thing. Yeah, okay. This is like, guy's not that hard.
Anybody home? This must be our...
Get out of there. Come on. Jesus. That right there, that thing's brutal. Not this time. Come on, get up. Freaking.
This one. Kill.
Come on, get out here. I'm tired of dealing with you in the. Good Lord. 3 tries to get that thing. Hey, Genie. Doing pretty.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Right?
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you. We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
Quest complete. Meteorite. Hi, Genie. Hi, buddy. Hold on, we're not done here. There's a chest down here. Seen it. Go. Back here on this side of the rock. Meteorite. Really? All that for a meteorite?
Go, Tor! Get him!
Do 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 do.
This one. It's over.
Do, 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 do. Still locked. La 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 la. Do 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 do. All right, back to mid.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Bloody bit me.
It hasn't
Oh.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
One more.
Just one remaining.
Yep.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prism for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
Right away.
Right away. Full shielding design.
I think mid might need some.
Couldn't be any closer though, could ya? Gotta run clear across town. Do. Tomes. Harpocrates.
Hippocrates, do you have a moment?
For you, Clive? Always.
Well, actually, it's for mid this time. Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? And what are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelus complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection it requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelus might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
So you need a hand, do you?
Yep. I do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Can we count on your aid?
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
Shielding that guards against even the most ferocious flames.
We could have done with some of that on Drustinus.
I doubt I would have survived that place with or without it. A trip to Northreach, though, I think either of us could handle.
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
Victoria.
All right. So,
Something different.
What are we fetching?
Someone different.
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
Garlic? Conch shells? Are you sure this is the right list? Looks like the ingredients for someone's supper.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
To
Well,
Northreach.
isn't that convenient? I was hoping to be able to make a trip over that way sometime soon. Need to speak to an old acquaintance. I'll meet you there.
All right. Stay safe.
So much for going together, huh?
See you
All
later,
right.
Clive.
Good luck with your research.
All right, before we travel there, I gotta take a quick break. I'll be right back, y'all. I'm back. Sorry about the break. Traveling to Northreach. Heading to the pocket. Pocket.
Now, where's Talia?
Keep them pilchards nice
Need
and
to
chilled.
stock up on these.
I won't have you spoiling another catch.
There you are, Talia.
Ah, and there you are. We shouldn't have any problems finding what we need in a place like this. But if time is of the essence, perhaps we should split up. Take a few items each.
All right. What shall I look for?
Let's see now. Why don't you take the garlic and the pepio nuts? Meet me by the gate when you've got them. Don't tell me you've forgotten what you're looking for already. Garlic and pepio nuts. Do you want to take the list?
Get it, boy.
There's talk that the... What do you want?
Pepio nut. Guess I just need one, right?
If that's what you want.
Sold out.
Good riddance.
Whatever.
What can I interest you in today?
Garlic.
I hope it's to your liking. You're always welcome
That
here
should do
in
it.
Lostwing.
Hopefully Talia's finished too.
What else did
What
you
can I
have, by the
interest
way?
you in today? Good day.
Checking for crates. Open them.
Slavers don't even bother with Northreach now.
And what can I do for you?
Nothing.
An excellent choice.
I kind of thought. What did you have?
Oi, don't touch anything. Good riddance.
Just hold on there a second. Had to go get that gill bug.
Well, did you find everything?
I did.
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Job done.
I'm done.
We should get this back to Tomes then. He'll be waiting. But we're not in too much of a rush, are we? Quick chat.
Hey, no, you don't need this. Oh, hey guys. Hey, buddy. Okay. Hmm?
Do you know, I think this is the very first time we've been out on an errand together.
I think you might be right.
In all the years since you and that scowl of yours first appeared, you haven't invited me out once. For shame.
Well, it seemed long overdue. And you did say you had some shopping to do.
I was hoping to restock my supplies of herbs and liniment, yes. You and Jill alone burned through them like wildfire. No luck, though. My usual supplier's not here, and I refuse to pay the prices these gougers charge.
I'll ask Karen when we get back. What is it?
Oh, just memories. I came here with Sid once, shopping for supplies, just like today. And just like today, I came away empty-handed. Sid even said he'd speak to Karen for me when we got back. Has it really been 5 years? I remember it as if it was yesterday. Hold on. Does that mean it's been 5 years since we met? Feels a lot longer.
It does. In a good way, of course. Thank you, Tyre.
For what?
For everything. I just want you to know that all you've done for us, all you still do, it's appreciated.
Do you think I'd stick around if I thought it wasn't? But in the spirit of sharing and caring, you're appreciated too, by all of us.
Fishing. Got fish out there in the lake. So let's do it. Try and reel out.
Well, I think we've tarried long enough. I ought to get these ingredients back to Tomes so he can make up this concoction of his. I'll meet you back at the hideaway, all right?
All right.
Alrighty.
And thanks again.
I heard you the first time.
This one. Sick of it.
Raptor. Back to tomes we go.
I wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Moon dew.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarja how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Back to Mid. Level up.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Thanks to Sid, the man. Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat. A coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Didgeridoo-dah.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Sometime later.
finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Speak with Otto.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
How may I help you today, Clive?
Your benefactors are a generous lot.
You earned this. Come again. I may have more for you.
Another side quest. Little 2. Weird science. Before we go anywhere, yes.
I heard what you told Nan about Kupka. Hopefully all our old friends can rest easy now. I heard what you told Nan about Kupka.
Crack the crystal too.
Thumbing through the hideaway ledges for might have come across something you might need your attention. Maybe. By that I mean immediately. Know where I'll be.
Trouble with the ledges. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Yes, you should be asking Otto for help.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this
DSG. Gary's, man.
A little. Listen.
Good morning, James. How are you, man?
News. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why?
Right.
Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They
Lord.
lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really?
Sure she will.
Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Yeah, no. Deliver the stars to Martha and Isabella. Alright. Off to Martha's.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again?
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto
Yeah.
hardest of all.
Yeah,
He
but
didn't give
I don't
up,
know
did he?
what the
Quite the
accent is,
opposite, in
man.
fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Alright, now off to Isabella. Mm-hmm.
There's talk. How the hell is anyone supposed to...
Did you hear? The gates to Heavenhall in the area were breached by someone.
I want to see you again tonight. But the captain's late with our pay.
It's all right. I'll be waiting.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Still no caravan from the Dominion's perfumeries yet, then?
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Goat will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
Back to the Hideaway. See if Karen killed Goat yet.
Is that the thing Tomes helped?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship? Let's sail it round the lake.
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Excuse me, y'all. Came out of nowhere. Holy smokes. Morning. That'll wake you up, huh?
Lady Karen, Goat tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you like me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. But having nothing better to do on the long nights, we set up drinking island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that. On account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first known day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have...
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too.
Yeah.
Left the Royal Army once and for all.
Yeah. Pretty good story.
Ranks, his
James
ribbons,
is really good.
gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth. He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me. Just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
Grumpy old sod. That's how I felt at the end of last night's race.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shoved people in the right direction. And I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
Thank God.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Quest complete.
Ned told me she was building a ship.
He is building a ship. Midship.
He cracked the crystal too.
XCC. Holy Grail. Good morning, Rob. How are you, man?
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Case. Camera shoot.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What are you reviewing? If you can tell me.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you. then you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
Oh, sweet.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me. The edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword. You're looking well, Karen.
What you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Yeah, she does.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Delmecian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Yeah, I didn't think there was either, but it's good to know that they're being reviewed. Nice.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Gone.
Right.
The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself. We don't know for sure. It could have just been
All
a
right,
tremor.
I missed something. Not this guy, is it? Wake up, man. Wake up. Wake up.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friends' pockets might be.
Nice. Very nice.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamel is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Out into the desert we go. Go to the right then. See how many fights we do one way. Be people in. But they all go. Oh, hello.
It's over.
Right? It has been a while. Ain't gonna lie. Just kind of like caught up in mid-story, mid-game story, or trying to build a ship, and seems to be a definite slow point in the game itself. But we'll keep doing these side quests, get something out of it, I guess. Oh, whatever.
Farewell.
Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. The desert is so freaking big. Right?
We've got company.
Nay, the enemies.
Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off.
You, enough of your healing.
I needed that. Go to it. Over here. All yours, Torgal. This one. There's a good boy. Go, Torgal. Get him. Now, Torgal.
Do, do, do. There's a
This must be
story
Ignac's luggage.
of a man named Clive
Nothing seems to be damaged.
and his doggy Torgal running through deserts.
Let's get it back to Dalamel.
Ah.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects.
Yes, you
What
do.
shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword.
Me too, that's why I have 3 of them, James.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike, and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them ranging from the coarse to the fine, 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness.
Speaking of kitties,
quite foreign to this great realm of ours.
How are you, Digga?
And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself, and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
And there are many other collectors out there.
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield. And is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern. May our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
Alright. Alright. No.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Go get your mom.
Trust
All
Uncle
right.
Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Shall we? Thundered whetstone.
Sorry for the wait, but hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that. A whetstone? Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. But good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah.
Big
This
Joe.
whetstone and the right kind of steel. I could probably even
How
make
are
a
you,
twin
sir?
of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that
Thank
the
you
curse
for the
breakers
like.
wouldn't know how to wield properly. And
How are
that
you
would
this
see 'em
morning?
through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a
Good
copy
to hear,
now.
Joe. Good to hear.
I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one. August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
Me too, Joe.
I'll be happy
Me
to hear you
too.
said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right.
Nope.
I will.
There, I don't want you on the table here. Tega. Oh. You're just being a stubborn kitty. Yeah, you're just being stubborn. Ah. Excalibur Design Draft. Suppose I've got anything for that yet.
What do you need?
A new
So
sword.
what it be?
Caliber or not? Nope. Oh. Do.
Anything else?
Yeah. Hold on.
Okay, yeah. What's that for you, dear?
And all right, I think there was one more letter on my desk. Out the other day. No way. Did it here? I don't know. Catch me. They chose to follow all the music on and taking him back to depth. Hell, he's talked to legacy that lives on. Everyone else here at the hideaway. As the sky is blue. I think it's still blue. As long as it is, I'll be right here. Count on me. Otto. Bad feeling. If something ain't right with that hound of yours, when it pleases your lordship, come pay me a bit. Speaking of Karen.
What could be wrong with Torgor?
Right? What's wrong with Torgor?
You seemed well enough when I last saw him.
What's wrong with Torgor, Karen? Fine to me.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say
James,
I was wrong with him.
That
I
was
said
brutal.
something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at him. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Back to Hippocrates. Frost Wolf. Am I gonna have to take him up to the
I need to ask
frost?
you about Torgor. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures
I think we're going antelope hunting.
For fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Yeah, antelope hunting, here we go. I don't know if you guys have ever been antelope hunting, but that is some crazy stuff right there. Went antelope hunting in Wyoming years ago. Alright, off to Cressida, here we go. We're looking for big antelope. Actually. Gotta use the restroom. I will be right back. 2 minutes. Yeah, got that beat to help drop the deuce, huh? Mid-tempo accident. No. I love it. Slay elder antelopes in Cressida. Of course they're clear the hell out there. Alright. Speaking of antelopes, looking for big antelopes, so.
Get him! Sick him! Get him! Go, Torgal! This one! Go, Torgal! This one!
Where are you running? Shaggy! Oh yeah, I would agree with that, Shaggy. It'd be great. I know a lot of people can't, but put that PhD in front of their name just to show a strength. I think we've created a battle between Hako and this guy ain't good.
No holding back.
Yeah. I know he had a bunch in her last night. Oh, absolutely no. No.
Well,
And I'm not saying people have to.
If I were a giant antelope,
it would just be awesome to see, 4, 5, 6, 10 PhDs in there. For me personally, has nothing to do with you guys. For Chris, I mean, he's the one who started this PhD thing. It would just be cool to see. No, I know who supports PhD.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Hungry Torgal.
Fire and flame!
appetite.
Get him! Die!
Oh.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder? I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsman our thanks. You're just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy.
Very big puppy, yeah.
You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you got your appetite back. Come on, boy.
Do a quick search of the area. Crates, whatnots. Do-do-do-do. I didn't. You know, Shaggy, as much as the league itself in every race, other than qualifying, I was okay with qualifying session the first week, but it was so aggravating. But I couldn't wait to sign up for the next one. Freaking crazy. And the more I think about it, I think I agree with your winner-take-all assessment. I think it should be based on total points over the season. I mean, say you were leading in points going into the final, like I said, and had my race finished 12th. But in points, you're third at the end. But you're going to get 12th place payout. I would agree with you on that.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
5 of them. 5 antelope femurs.
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him.
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Quest complete. One more side quest. Looks like it's down with mid again.
I went up to give some breeze to the chocobo.
Well, that's it then. I'm buggered. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
You've a mind?
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bunging a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte.
Great balls of
On the
fire.
other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Great, I have to go beat up a Bomb King. Check the hunt board so we know exactly what rank hunt this is and how screwed I am. About bomb sighting. I have a bullet that might. Oh, this is the guy I was fighting earlier that killed me at the beginning of the stream. That's quite a few in here. Triggering for the Imperial chased a wrong turn to a nearby wood, in which he discovered the ruins of a fallen airship. Beast akin to a great ball of fire that chased her screaming from the grove. Soldier later identified the creature in an almanac of echoes, but firm in her instance that the bomb she saw was near 10 times the size of the one depicted therein. I did use oh. Oh, why isn't it letting me go? Station, Rock, then Breck. Why is it not getting rid of the marker? Oops. Not what I meant to do. What am I missing? Ask about bomb hunts. Yes, give it to me. What I want. Hold on, be right back. Right, so just locate it. Okay, so it is in the Croc, Ben Breck. Where? Croc, Ben Breck. Wrong button. Reread. There you go. All right, man. Where Rocket? Murder Hornets. Hey, Chuck. Good morning, William. Yeah, all right. Murder Hornets, I like it. That's funny. Why isn't it giving me the location? I mean, it's telling me, but... Know where the crook is. Gotcha. How are you this morning, Chuck? Nope. Nope. Where is the crook? So, what the hell? Watcher. Head. Possibly later, yes. Rock. Then brick. I can't find that. Right? Now if I could just find him. Baywatch. Man, I don't see the croc freaking anywhere. Missing. I feel like I'm missing. Because he's not telling me. The hunt board. Find the Bomb King. Location is the Croc, then Breck. Problem is, I can't even find Sam Breck. No, I've been there. Where the hell is it? Do 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 do. Yeah, south. Yeah. Area. 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 Oh. Southern Samurai. Southeastern. Central Samurai. Okay, but there was no brook. Rock. Any idea what rock? Everywhere? Okay. Here. Guarded. Here. Gotta be. Go here. Right, right. But really?
Attack! Attack! Get him! Sick him! Go to him! Get him!
Stop bothering me. Alright. Huh. Stop doing on things. Way down there still. Three bloody hides. Alright, the Imperial Chase. Well, this ain't it, but it's Uncharted, so... Leash, isn't it? Heaven Hall, the Croc. What I'm looking for. Why does that tree just look out of place to me? Okay. blood. Oh. All right. Assume that's what I'm after. The ball game.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty. Well done, Torgo.
Oh, what the hell? Got him. Got him.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought a buck. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
He took all the potions and high potions and elixirs I had, but I hate bombs. I've always hated those bombs. And all the Final Fantasies. These things are always brutal. Okay, well, wait. While I'm here, their area hadn't. Do that.
Good girl.
Okay, quick run over there. Way the hell over there. Traveled. I'll just run across. They have a little time, I think.
Keep them pilchers nice and chilled.
Look at this place. We spent half...
Fly, Ambrosia.
Fly. Delish. Sounds like an omelet almost.
You deserve a rest.
Kill! Go to it! It's over!
Alright, what's up in this area? We haven't been up here yet. Raptors. I like the messy omelet. That sounded great. Oh man, there's a bunch of them here. What the hell? Swarm of raptors. something back here. Chest or something. No, it's... I think we've covered all the areas now. See. Oh yeah, that doesn't sound good. My mind didn't even go there, Chuck. Chuck just took it a whole nother level.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
Good call. Yep. Yeah. Now it doesn't sound right to me. I appreciate that.
Plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the Olympic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then. Let's get this contraption up and running.
No, you stay over there.
There we have it.
I think New Vegas is the last one I played. No, wait.
And it works.
Man, I don't know.
Like the
I don't
chief said
remember.
it would.
I played 2 or 3 of the Fallouts.
Very impressive.
I just don't remember which ones.
This is the man who cut down a burning
1,
boulder.
2.
Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
Well, didn't it go like 1, 2, 3, Vegas, 4? I don't, man. And didn't a new one just come out?
Isolated a substance in our test run of the Alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest leather supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. Ah, I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or 2 more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
No, no, nope. Go lay down. You're gonna fall again. Go. Giga, go.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more
flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, There's plenty more where that came from.
Inventory increased. Ooh, 6 potions, 4 high potions. Drink 3. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I never played 76. I think Vegas, wherever that fell, I think that was the last one I was playing at.
What do you need? So, what'll it be? Anything else?
Well, don't just stand there gawping. You'll not find a better price than that. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. It'd better all be here. You'll not find a better price than that.
Mm-hmm.
I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? Come again. Oh,
Come
don't.
again.
I'm not
Or
much
don't.
bothered either way.
Alright, my lord, did we... I guess we did a little bit of a main quest, but we've been doing freaking side quests freaking morning. I believe we are caught up. This optimize the gear, optimized these almost 2,000 more, so set the okay. Jeffro, how are you, sir? Been a while. How you been? Yeah. Yeah. Do. Do, 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 do. Yeah, yesterday we were mid 70s. Today we're mid to low 70s. Been freaking nice the last couple days, man. Ain't gonna lie. Probably. All right. I'm going to call that a good morning. I'm going to go get ready, go see my son's soccer game. Maybe, depending on what time I get back, or what else the wife and daughter have going on. Maybe we'll run some Toyota practice on GT. But tonight, Daytona, night race, NASCAR. Nah, you're good, man. And the Broncos also play tonight, same time as Daytona, so 98, 80 humidity. Yeah, probably getting the storm that's pushing through us right now. But thank you guys. I know the YouTube channel wasn't started on Final Fantasy, but that's why I didn't call it Papa's House of Racing. It is game. It's all a game. Remember that. Anyway, thank you for the likes. Please hit the likes if you haven't. Subscribes. Join us on Discord. For any of you new folks out there watching. And don't forget your notification bells. Jeffro, it was good to hear from you again, man. You guys enjoy your afternoon, evening, morning, wherever you're at. And I will catch you soon, I hope. Later, Roddy. Stay safe out there. Chuck, thanks for joining. I'll catch you all later, man. Stay safe. Go get those wins. Later. B-Max!